What's up, guys? Michael here with another Trades of the Week video for you. Today I'll be going over the trades I made on Monday, January 11th and Tuesday, January 12th. I figured I'd break the week up into a few different videos, that way they're not as long and hopefully they're easier for you guys to find the time to watch. I also thought that I'd add some background music. There we go. The week has started off pretty awesome for me so far. I had a big day Monday when a core trade or longer term position I held paid off nicely for me. I've also played some more top gainers and some repeat trades on some tickers that I've done well on previously, so I revisited them on some nice setups. I picked a couple swing trades on Tuesday that I really like the charts on, so I'll share my thoughts on those with you guys as well. Alright, I'm excited to share this with you guys. Let's get to it. It's always nice when a stock you've been holding longer term surprises you by spiking up first thing in the morning. I've been accumulating EXO stock for a while now, and on Monday it spiked up in the pre-market for the second time in about 3 weeks. The last time was back here in December, and I had decided to wait and watched it go red on me again, so this time I took half my position off right away at a reasonable 7% profit. I was able to be a bit more patient with the other half and waited for the next big move higher, which wasn't until the last couple hours of the day here. I sold into this move to $9 when my trailing stop order was triggered at $8.80 for an 18.4% profit. It did continue higher, and today on Tuesday it basically just hovered between $8.50 and $9.50, so it might be one to watch for re-entry here. I was able to pick up DGLY again in the pre-market when it was hovering over this support area here. I bought a bit at 268 and then more when it dipped further to 261 here for an average of $2.65 with commissions. It started to move up right after the open, and I had a pretty generous profit target at first, not knowing how close it would get to the high it hit in the middle of last week. When it started to top out here at 325, and with this solid red candle top of 320, I decided that would be a good place to sell a third of my shares for just over 20% profit. I raised my stop loss for the remaining 2/3 to ensure profit on them and ended up getting cashed out for a decent 11.5% win for about a 14.5% average on the whole trade. This is a favorite ticker of mine, and I'll definitely be looking to trade DGLY pretty actively for at least the next couple of weeks. I'm sure you can guess why if you look at when and why it seems to spike higher. I also took a shot on NMDM on Monday. I'm not going to spend too much time on this one. I bought in thinking that I could be making another breakout move, but as it turned out I basically top ticked it for the day and then it dropped, triggering my stop for a small loss. I say a small loss because I only bought half of what I would normally buy for my full position because I knew it was a bit risky of a play to begin with, buying it right up here, but it was worth a shot. As I mentioned in my last video, I liked how AVGR was forming into this nice ascending wedge pattern here at the end of last week, and I thought that I might be setting up for another breakout move. It made its first jump right at the start of the pre-market and then chopped around a little bit until the open. I bought in at 126 here, thinking it might hold the support at the pre-market high. However, it did retrace a little bit, but I was willing to give it until the low of the day for my stop. It looked like a decent area of support, given the high of the day on Friday. I sold some of my shares at 142 after this decent move past the morning high, and then my raised stop loss got triggered on this red candle as it dropped below that morning high and cashed me out at $1.36 or 8% profit on the rest. Oh well, not a bad little trade. I'm glad I was able to participate in the move off the setup that I saw on Friday. I picked up a couple swing positions at the start of the day today. I've been looking at this pennant setup here on Vuzex for the past week, and I think this could be ready to break out topside here again in the near future. I picked up a small position and will double down if it dips around $8.50, looking for a move to $9.50 or a challenge of this $11 area. We'll see. The setup is too good to pass up, really. I also bought into DPW. I've played this one in the past and it definitely likes to make decent moves on good news. It's kind of just basing out here and floating around the 38.2% Fibonacci level. So I thought I'd give it a shot and see if it'll head back to the 530 area or get really ambitious and test the previous highs. That'd be sick. This is T2 Biosystems, TTOO. It was on the list of pre-market gainers, and I thought I'd take a shot at it on this hook setup, breaking the 50% Fibonacci level that I drew, but it couldn't hold it, and it stopped me out for a loss when it broke the 38.2 Fib level. Ah well. Here's one I was able to make work for me, initially anyway. DLPN, or Dolphin. It was another one off of the top gainers list. I drew the Fibonacci retracement using the hourly chart. A quick top and bottom click, and there you go. I bought in at 456 after it came off the 50% Fib level and caught the move to the high of the day here at almost 550. I had a trailing stop on during the move and cashed out at 405 for 10.5% profit. I tried to play it a couple more times off the Fib level here and at my previous entry price as well, but it just seemed really whippy and stopped me out either immediately or shortly after buying. Serves me right for trying to trade it below the VWAP line here. I gave back my profit from the first trade on it, plus a bit more, so that was too bad. So I was a bit in the red heading into the end of the day on Tuesday, which is too bad, especially after having a really good day on Monday. It's a good thing one of my swing trades from Friday last week paid off in the after hours and brought me back into profitability for the day. I rebought OPTT at the end of the day on Friday at $2.84. It had bled out pretty much all day on Friday after I sold it first thing in the morning because I saw it fading and needed to take whatever profits I could. What a lucky break that was, because I sold it for a profit and then was able to buy it back at almost the same price. It didn't look very good through Monday's session or even today's session for that matter, but caught some decent momentum into the close and through the after hours. Again, I was watching to see how far it might get before adjusting my sell order. After it hit 346 and then only 341 on the second attempt, I set a sell order for 341, which would give me the top of my profit goal range of 20%. But I was a bit anxious of whether I should just settle for the 2-to-1 risk reward profit target of 334. With just 30 minutes left in the after hours, it made the jump that I needed and cashed me out for the 20% win, bringing me back into the green. It was a great bit of excitement for the end of the day. Well guys, that's it for this Trades of the Week video. I hope you appreciate the shorter clip, and if you liked it, well, there's a button for that, as well as a subscribe and notification bell if you'd like YouTube to let you know when I come out with a new video. Until then, take it easy guys. Bye bye.